Well, I was having a good time, but then Sean Pye Jacobs had to walk out here and ruin all the fun. Folks, welcome back to the Elks Lodge in Derby, Vermont. ETWA's Wrestling at the Elks 2 continuing on, and it is time for the semi-main event. Peter Delonge with you on the call. And if you don't know the story, let me spin it for you quick. The last time we were here, Mullet Man was defending his title against the cold hard truth, Johnny Pierce. And halfway through the match, Jobz and Sean Pye Jacobs had to slither out here to watch the match. And when it looked like Johnny Pierce was going to turn the tides, in comes Jobz, holding onto the title, was about to hit Mullet Man with the title, was about to get Mullet Man disqualified. But instead, he turned the belt onto Johnny Pierce. He hit Johnny Pierce, costing Mullet Man the match. The match was officially awarded by disqualification to Johnny Pierce. He wanted to get it to the head of Mullet Man, but instead, he gained the ire of the cold, hard truth. And if I could give Jobz points for one single thing, it was that led to one of the most fantastical moments in ETWA history, and that was Sean Pye Jacobs being left in the middle of the ring like a puddle, like an ink spot, after being power slammed by Johnny Pierce. To this day, it's still my phone's lock screen. I get to look at it every day. But Johnny Pierce doesn't care about lock screens, doesn't care about phone backgrounds. He wants some revenge. Earlier on in the night that it was a little strange that Johnny Pierce was not in the corner of his tag team partner Diego Alvarez. But I mean, I gotta wonder if Johnny Pierce was probably is in the zone, wanted to prepare himself, wanted to stay focused, because Jobz, say what you want about him, he's a tough individual. He's been in ETWA for a long time. He's held gold in ETWA, the same tag team championships that Johnny Pierce has held with Diego Alvarez in the past. So Pierce looking to have changed his attitude a bit, wanting to focus less on being a jerk and more on focusing on his craft and gaining wins in the ETWA. And we'll see if that change of attitude will lead him to victory tonight.
Ladies and gentlemen, the following is our co-main event, scheduled for one fall with a 20-minute time limit. Introducing first, in this corner, being accompanied by Sean Pye Jacobs, coming from Coventry, Vermont, weighing in at 210 pounds, Jobz.
Sean Pye Jacobs, the only person applauding right now.
And introducing in his corner, coming from the School of Hard Knocks, coming from Pierce City in Boston, Massachusetts. He stands at 6 feet, 6 inches tall, weighing in at 304 pounds, the throwback truth,
that's me,
Johnny Pierce.
The throwback truth. All right, I guess I got to strike cold hard truth from the lexicon. I will do my best. Old habits die hard. We'll see where this goes. Johnny Pierce looking better than ever. Focused. Clearly has painted a bullseye on the head of Jobz. I mean, Johnny Pierce, not the kind of guy that you want to anger. I don't know what the hell they were thinking when they decided to do what they did. They were only focused on messing with Mullet Man, but they were not counting on the byproduct of their chicanery.
Right now, baby. Let's see how strong Jobz is.
Looking to test the strength of the representative of the proletariat.
Here we go.
And now Jobz messing with Johnny Pierce already. Refuses to lace the fingers up. And Pierce, you can see he's already getting angry. And the Grima worm tongue of ETWA, Sean Pye Jacobs, getting into the ear of Jobz once again. Just want to dip out so you can all hear the crowd chanting. And Johnny Pierce was immediately overpowering Jobz, so Jobz went to the strike to the midsection to break it up. Didn't want anybody to see that for any longer. Has that headlock cinched in tight. Shoulder block, neither man goes anywhere.
Let me show you how that's done.
Off the ropes now, here comes Johnny Pierce, and Jobz, like getting hit with a moving brick wall. Tripping to unsuccessful, leapfrog. Going for the hip toss, however, Johnny Pierce sees it coming and blocks it. Shot to the midsection reversal, and a hip toss on the Jobz. Scooping him up and slamming him down. Jobz likely already regretting his decisions to turn on Johnny Pierce, as well as accept this match as he takes the laced up boot. Coming in with a wind up clothesline, sends Jobz to the outside of the hardwood floor here to the Elks Lodge and Derby. And listen to the crowd go crazy for Johnny Pierce. This is unusual. This is kind of surreal to see. Because for the longest time, the Cold Hard Guapos, I mean, they were the villains of ETWA in the tag team division for a very long time. But now this change of heart. Oh, Sean Pye Jacobs running like a scared little child.
Get in the ring, get in the ring.
As Jobz takes the brunt of that attack. Hold on, call for silence here. Oh boy. Oh boy. Pierce perhaps thinking that he would be able to break the trend of Jobz enjoying and feeding off of chops. But unfortunately, Jobz can take a heck of a lot of abuse and keep on coming back. Chop therapy, he calls it. The pain helps him focus. The pain helps him build his strength.
I'm the big man here. I got you.
Oh! Across the top rope. Kick right to the jaw. Oh! Spinning heel kick. Some impressive leg work here by Jobz. I don't think I've ever seen him throw kicks like that with such precision. Jobz pulling out all the stops. Blatant choke on the middle rope there, and Sean Pye Jacobs interjecting himself into this match again. Sean Pye Jacobs looks like somebody who's going for the flock of seagulls haircut, but didn't have enough paint on the canvas, and that's what he ended up with. But I'll try to stay neutral from here on out. Jobz in the corner now, burying his shoulder in the midsection of Johnny Pierce. And Jacobs holding onto the foot of Pierce to make sure that there was nowhere for him to go. And Jobz, with those toned, massive arms, trying to squeeze the life out of Johnny Pierce here. Both these men have history in the tag team division, specialists in the tag team division, but going out on their own into the singles division. Pierce trying his best to will himself to fight through the pain. Finally gets Jobz to relinquish the hold. Jobz scooped up, looking for that run-on power slam. But wait a minute. Jacobs kind of tripped up the foot of Pierce. And Jobz now climbing out of the back of Johnny Pierce with a sleeper hold. Broken up in the corner, but Jobz right back to it. Squeezing the life out of him, cutting off the blood flow with the carotid artery. Keeping the blood to make it to the brain, shutting off the lights, slowly fading in the eyes of Johnny Pierce. And look at the chest of Johnny Pierce, the marks of the chops from Jobz. Third time and this is over. No, the arm remains up. Adrenaline starting to flow through the veins. Into the corner goes Jobz. And Pierce gets himself a moment of respite. Sean Pye Jacobs shouting directives at Jobz. Double axe handle takes Johnny Pierce right down to the mat. Talking to Jobz earlier, he was calling this just a mere speed bump on the road to the championship when he continues to gun for Mullet Man. But so far, Johnny Pierce has proven to be much more than just a speed bump. Now returning the favor, locking his fingers together and creating a vice-like grip around the lower lumbar of Jobz. His spine broken down over the years of intense physical labor. But Jobz finds a way out. Now trying to get him up onto the shoulders for that Jobz NATO, but couldn't do it. The lower back punished too much throughout this match. Oh, what a spear! What a spear by the gigantic Johnny Pierce. Wait a minute! Diego Alvarez out here. Diego Alvarez, he just threw him the ring hammer. Threw the ring hammer to Johnny Pierce, telling him to use it. Telling Johnny Pierce to remember his dastardly ways. He's not gonna do it. He's not doing it. Pierce hands the hammer back to Diego Alvarez, says, I don't need it. This is incredible. What a complete turnaround for Johnny Pierce. But Jobz attacks him from behind. Now he's got the hammer. Sean Pye Jacobs up, trying to oh, wait a minute. Jobz misses with that hammer, gets the clothesline, drops the hammer while Alvarez is on the outside distracting the referee. Sean Pye Jacobs just grabbed the hammer now. Oh, by the throat now. Has Jobz by the throat, looking to end this. Picks him up. Huge choke slam by the big man. Goes for the cover, hooks the leg, but not enough. Jobz still in this, but Diego Alvarez on the outside cheering his tag team partner on. Even in the odds, keeping an eye on Sean Pye Jacobs. Oh, out of the way just in time. Shoulder first into the steel post. Johnny Pierce is in trouble now. Jobz now powers up, gets him up on his shoulders, going for the Jobz NATO.
10 minutes to last, 10 minutes.
No, drops him down.
10 minutes remaining.
Alvarez being the quarterback that he needs to be.
Are you serious?
Johnny Pierce kicking out. Still in this fight. Jobz calling for the end here.
Let's go,
Jobz setting him up. Grabs that leg. No, Johnny Pierce just too heavy. Just too big of a man. Now looking for the camel clutch. Pulling back on the jaw, the chin of Johnny Pierce, while putting the weight of his body on the lower back. What is Sean Pie Jacobs doing? Now Alvarez, I'm trying to, hold on a second. Alvarez distracting the referee, running a power slam on Jobz, but Sean Pie Jacobs grabs the leg. Jobz is out. Oh, come on. Alvarez questioning the referee. Hold on a second. Did Sean Pie Jacobs just pass something to Jobz? Jobz has something in his hand. What the hell does he have? He just hit him with a hammer. He just hit him with a ring hammer. No, not like this. Damn it. Introduced the hammer into the match, but it ended up being used by Johnny Pierce's opponent, proving to be the demise of Johnny Pierce in this matchup. And Sean Pie Jacobs, the disgusting individual, holds the hand of Jobz high as he just picked up this win. And further proving his worth as he continues his path of destruction towards Mullet Man once again. And Alvarez, you can see, feeling horrible for what he's done. I know he didn't introduce the hammer with the intention of it being used by Jobz, but that's what happened.
Who cares, man? I don't need to have him. That's right. I don't need to cheat to win.
This is a different Johnny Pierce.
Right there, man. You know the game plan between you and us. Come on, you gotta listen. All right. I'll try better. I'm sorry. Come on, man. You know better, right?
The cold hard guapos. No! Alvarez, no! Former tag team champions, and Alvarez he just destroyed the relationship.
Got no use for this guy anymore.
Says he's got no use for him. Johnny Pierce being decimated by Diego Alvarez.
I have no use for you anymore. This is Papi Guapo's time.
Diego Alvarez declaring it's Papi Guapo time.
I never needed him. Where were you tonight? Where were you?
Taking umbrage with the fact that Johnny Pierce was not in his corner tonight.
I never needed you. This is Papi Guapo territory now, baby.
I don't know what to think here. These two used to run the tag team division.
I don't need him. I never
Completely decimated all competition. They lost the titles and slowly broke away. And now it is official, folks. The cold hard guapos are no more, thanks to the complete stab in the back by Diego Alvarez. Papi Guapo declares it's his time now, that he's never needed Johnny Pierce. What a statement. What a statement to make. And Johnny Pierce is left lying in the middle of the ring. Folks, thank you so much for joining us here at the Elks Lodge in Derby, Vermont. It has been an absolute pleasure to call the action for you tonight. Make sure to check out all the social media pages to keep up on upcoming events. Everything ETWA, and make sure to stay here on the ETWA YouTube channel and check out our vast backlog of all of our past events for free. For everyone here at ETWA, my name is Peter Delonge. Until next time, wrestling fans.
Thank you.